Alright, time for a quick look at Middle-earth Shadow of War, the sequel to the absolutely brilliant Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. So yeah, I've been looking forward to this one. So I've had about 7 hours or so of the game so far, which is a good amount of time, but I've not really progressed much, you know, like story-wise and stuff. I've just been running around whooping ass, taking heads, all that good stuff really, exploring and what have you. So obviously there's still a lot I've got to experience. It's a big game. You know, some of the new features I've not got to yet, so I can't go super in depth. But yeah, I'm having an absolute blast with this game so far. I'm having so much fun. Shaping up to be one of my favourite games of the year. You know, I loved Mordor. I was really hoping we'd get a sequel to that. But I'll admit, leading up to release, I started to get a bit worried because of Warner Bros. With the publisher, and they're absolute scum, one of the worst, and they've, you know, been pulling some bullshit. There was the controversy with the DLC for the developer who died. The stupid editions, silver and gold and all that stuff, and then microtransactions and loot crates, like, oh god. But I'll go over a little bit of that towards the end, now a bit of a rant. You guys know how much I hate this shit, but I could say from my experience so far, this is not pay to win, which is a good, that's my biggest worry. It's not pay to win. But yeah, if you've played through Mordor, you know, a lot of mechanics is the same, so you know you should get comfortable with it pretty quick. So let's get straight to some battles. So of course we're playing as Talion again. Really can't tell you much about the story because I wasn't really paying too much attention. I wasn't that interested. Doesn't seem anything special. I don't remember it being that great in the first one. I mean, I do like a good story in a game, but I can overlook a not so great story if you've got great gameplay, which is what we have. So let's whoop some guys. Yeah, the combat very much the same. I guess you can compare it to the Arkham games. Do you know what I mean? It's got that sort of free flow style, sort of like mixed with Assassin's Creed and the Arkham games. So you hack away, you press Y when it comes up. You know, follow the prompts and that to block. Like A to dodge. And once you build up your hit meter, you can perform your executions and stuff. I had an opportunity there, but I killed him beforehand. But yeah, this is the same as it was in Mordor. They do seem to have recycled quite a lot of the death animations, which is a bit disappointing, really. I'd like to see all new ones, but, you know, oh well. There we go. I just love the kills, and how you can, like, spin the camera around as you're doing it to get a good angle on it. Fantastic. I get another one on this guy. So yeah, you got loads of skills to unlock and stuff. As you level up, you'll get skill points. So have a look here. So yeah, all sorts of stuff to unlock. So yeah, every time you level up, you get a skill point. You can get them as well by doing missions and stuff and completing bonus objectives and things like that. I've unlocked quite a few. So you got stuff like obviously being able to execute, which I showed. Some stuff was all like get a perfect counter, knock them down, critical strikes. Ground finishes, make them quicker, brutal kills, sort of scare enemies and stuff. All sorts of awesome stuff. This is all unlocked via the story. So you can look in here, see your quest stuff to do, plenty of stuff to do. I'm 8% through. These like story missions, I think. Those are quests for Shelob. She's part of the story. She was the big fat bitch spider. She's like a woman. She transformed into a woman in this. Which I know some people are pissed off because that's not supposed to happen or whatever, but I've got arachnophobia, so I'd rather take the woman. I don't know why they went with a woman. I don't know, boobs. But yeah, I guess that's a quest for her. As I've not done any of them, so I don't know. This is some stuff unlocked, locked, which I don't know what they are. These are shadows of these like flashback missions where you can play as what's his name, the guy that's infused with Talion, Kellum Brimbo, whatever he is called. You know, the Wraith guy, whatever it is. He's like flashback missions where you play as him. They're pretty cool. I've done a few of them. You can unlock these memories, like a little puzzle. You like join this picture together. It's kind of cool. And these are collectibles you find. There's more collectibles. I think they unlock stuff. And you got like challenges for your equipment, so you can upgrade. You've got like regular equipment. Then you've got like I think rare and then legendary equipment. And you can upgrade it by doing challenges specific to those equipment, like kill a captain with a headshot or something like that with your arrow, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so here's your gear. So you've got like your main sword, and see the sort of level you've got for each of the sword, and then you can sell them for currency. And you've got your dagger and your bow, and then your armor and your cloak. I'm really hoping I can get a hood at some point. I had a really cool outfit in Mordor. I hope I can get my hood. And of course, we got the Nemesis system, one of the best things. I'm not 100% sure how much it's changed. I know they have expanded on it, but yeah, this is great. You can see all the captain stuff, and it changes depending on what's going on. It's like if you get killed by like just a regular grunt or whatever, they can be promoted to a captain. And then, as you can see, I was killed by this guy, so this would be a vendetta. I'd get my revenge on him. And they're all different levels, they've all got different abilities, and you can interrogate some guys to get information on them. See, I don't know anything about this, so you can find out like, their strengths and the weaknesses. It's really cool. I just love it. Yeah, it's awesome. So I've killed these guys right here. I just love the Nemesis system. It's fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, this guy, I've been killed by this guy like 3 times. He's I think he's a legendary captain or something like that. He's tough. I'm actually playing on the hardest difficulty, which is Nemesis. So you got 3, you got easy, normal, and Nemesis, and it's quite challenging, but in a good way. I would recommend putting it on Nemesis for the best experience. Like, the enemies can adapt to the way you fight. Like, so like, I think it might just be for the captains and warriors and stuff, the higher ranked enemies. But if you keep like, sort of like, you see I'm jumping over them here, or trying to stun them, they'll be able to block it. They'll say they've adapted. So when you try and do that, they'll just throw you on your arse, and sometimes it can make it really tricky trying to take some of them down. It's really cool. There's a lot of depth to it. It's awesome. I mean, we can run in head on like this, but you can do all your stealth stuff as well. Sneak up behind them, get stealth kill. Stealth kills from above. See, there's another awesome kill there. Fantastic. We've got all different types of enemies. Some you can just hack away at, others will have shields, so you won't be able to attack them from the front. I think this guy's called like a savage with the 2 axe things, so you'll have to stun them to be able to hit them. Then you've got guys with range attacks who are really annoying. Like the already Assassin's Creed, you're trying to fight, and then you've got some dickhead in the distance firing at you. Yeah, these guys really annoying. Let's finish him off. Right, so let's have a look at the map. So it seems to be split up into regions. I've got these 2 so far. You'll seem to unlock more as you progress through the story. I've got some stuff over here. So yeah, it seems pretty big. I think it's possibly bigger than Mordor was. But this is where I am right now. I've not moved anywhere else. I've just been here for these 7 hours I've been playing. But yeah, this place will have its own army, Nemesis system. Probably got its own quests in there and stuff like that. I guess the others will as well. So it's really cool. But yeah, it does look, we can zoom out. Looks like it is going to be pretty damn big. So yeah. As you can see, I'm level 9 as well. Also, I am playing this on PC, even though you are seeing Xbox prompts for the controller, which is kind of confusing because I'm actually playing with a PS4 controller. I kind of wish they would have included the PS4 prompts instead, since PS4 controllers do work now on Steam. But yeah, it seems a very solid port on PC. I've had no problems, no crashes, no bugs, no glitches, smooth frame rate. Can fully max it out, solid 60 frames per second, 1080p. It's on a GTX 1080. And very solid as well on which I'm playing right now, which is 1440. Again, maxed out. So yeah, 1440. I then 6 frame cap. And then yeah, everyone's on the ultra. I turned motion blur off because I'm just not a big fan of it. And then de-aliasing right there. Oh, and I've got shadows on high. I don't really care for shadows, not something I notice. And then ultra for texture filtering, and then ultra for texture quality. This takes up a lot of VRAM, as you can see right there, nearly maxes it out, and I've got like 8 gigs. You can download that. They're a free download for the texture pack, as well as 4K cinematics, which I've got. It's pretty big. This is the biggest download I've ever had for a game. It's it was like, was it something like 70 gig for the game itself, and I think 10 gig for the textures, and I think like 20 gig for the 4K videos. So make sure you got yourself some hard drive space, and preferably some decent internet. Thankfully I upgraded not too long ago, so it didn't take me long to download. If I was on my own internet, it took me like 4 years. But yeah, everything's on high. So there you go, a lot of settings. You can't actually change the controls, like customize them, I mean, which is kind of annoying, because I want my map to come up on the touchpad on the PS4. I've got to press the options button. Right, let's see, I'm pressing start again. Let's do one of these. This guy's what is that? Let's try one of these. A supply raid. Let's see what's happening. But as I was saying, very good port on PC. That's always a worry for PC gamers, and we got one of the worst ports ever with Warner Bros. With the last Batman game. That was shocking. Yeah, the guys that are marked green on the minimap, there's your Wraith mode, so you can see stuff and mark things. Yeah, the green guys, those are the ones you can interrogate for intel. See if I can demonstrate right now. We'll do a stealth interrogate right there. So yeah, let's let this guy be revealed, and then I can see you know, his vulnerabilities. So he's a trickster. I think that means they sort of they can be quite quick and like disappear and reappear and stuff. He's very sneaky and unpredictable. So he can be killed instantly using poison. Something to bear in mind. He's vulnerable to executions. Some of them are invincible to him. You can't perform on them. And then yeah, he can be injured by range attacks. So it's all good information there. Blow up his head. There's also a really cool photo mode. This might have been in Mordor. I don't remember seeing it or even using it, but at any time you can use this and set yourself up a little picture. You put little filters on and stuff. You know, things like that. Stylize. Some fun little options to mess around with. Put the camera wherever you want. So you can get yourself some pretty cool snapshots. It's a nice little feature, that. I like it. Alright, let's get to this mission right there. Oh, I think I've been ambushed. Yep. It's an ambush. He's a level 17, I think that's the highest I've faced so far. If you shoot these as well, you blow them up. Set myself on fire right there, but I took out a lot of... watch out for those traps as well. As a poison trap, I think. Ah, he's retreating. Not sure what made him do that. Might be the poison. One of his weak... Oh, he's dead. The poison killed him. Was that the guy I was looking at with the instant poison kill? It may well have been. But that was incredibly easy. That was a level 17 guy I took out as well. I've been killed by high level ones so far, particularly with the ambushes. Like I've attacked one captain and then been ambushed by another one. And just been completely overwhelmed by a massive amount of enemies.
I'm gonna do you a favor. I'll kill you clean. Before those
I love the accents.
carry you off into the sky.
He says some funny stuff. So he's got a poisonous blade. Let's watch out for that. Oh, he's throwing poison bombs at me. He's a cheeky sod, isn't he? Oh, it's to the top of his head. He seems to be blocking a lot of my attacks from the front. He's poisoned me. Yeah, so he can be hit with executions. I mean, they'd kill regular enemies in one go, not the higher ranked guys, your captains and what have you. Do a ground execution there as well. They're risky to pull off when you're going against a lot of enemies, because you could be attacked while you're doing it. I see he's adapted, so I can't jump over him now. He's trying to retreat anyway, so that'll make it easier for me. Oh crap, okay. My health's drained, so I'll have a last chance. He might try and finish me off. No, okay. If you're not attacked during that time, you'll just get up. But sometimes he'll try and finish you off. And you'll get a chance to counter it. If you press the button at the right time. Otherwise you'll get killed. Sometimes it'll come up saying like not a chance or something. So you won't be able to survive it. And I've been saved by some of the army guys as well. I was about to get like my head chopped off and then some guy jumped in and killed the guy. That was pretty cool. Oh, just legged me up. Oh, there you go. There's my last chance. I deflected that. I hate those arrow guys. Okay, he's dead. You can drain enemies as well to get health off them. You can drain rats. But, yeah, I just drained a rat right there. Takes long to drain an enemy, so you could be hit while you're trying to do it. They can also sound alarms. To bring in more guys. Could really put you in some trouble. That's right, bitch. We just dropped a gem there. You can attach those to your weapons and armor and stuff for a little boost. There's, I think, 3 categories of gems. That ones that'll do more damage and things like that. Collect these for more arrows. So you've got ability there to poison a nearby barrel. That's another one I've activated there is, I think I've unlocked to slow down time as I'm jumping and shooting. Right, let's start this mission right here. I don't really do any story missions or anything, because I don't want to spoil anything. Just a bit of mucking around, really. Still point of these quick little videos, not meant to be in depth.
Don't let anyone get to these supplies, or you'll wish you were never born.
Alright, let's take out that guy.
We need those supplies.
That's what they call Gondorians, that's what we're saved by. See if I can brutalise him. There you go. It's a critical hit as well.
One more Northman makes no difference. You'll all still die today.
One of those cargo things. I've unlocked the ability to mount one of those as well. Watch out, they can be pretty deadly. I see he's adapted again.
I still have strength.
Oh, he's defied death. Okay. Oh no. He's legendary. That means he'll drop legendary items, I think. He's a level 20. So now he's the highest guy I've faced. Let's try and finish off this guy first. Stop doing that because he's adapted to it. It's cool because they'll remember if they've killed you. You can get promoted and they'll say something. Oh, they already killed you once. You can actually kill them, but they can sometimes come back. I've killed like a couple of them and I've been ambushed by them, like, I forgot what they call it. But they basically sort of come back from the dead, which is kind of cool. I don't know if that happened in Mordor. Oh god. So he dropped some basic armor there, I think. Gondorian armor. I hate these super aggressive guys. I could be about to die here. So I'm just gonna, yeah, got smashed. Overwhelmed there. Oh, I got another chance. If I can time that perfect, you can instantly kill them. Again, that's ability you unlock. And here we go, I'm gonna die. Unless I get saved by one of the... No, I'm dead. Okay, he's gonna get promoted now.
Your body is a vast library of elixirs and tonics that I will use to fuel the Dark Lord's army.
Awesome. I have died quite a lot. It's very challenging on Nemesis. So there you go. He is now being promoted. He'll be a captain. Yep. Okay. So I could get my... So he succeeded. So they've got some new unknown captains now. I can get my revenge. Like it says turns remaining. That's your chances, I think, to get your revenge and get the items that they might have on them. So every time you die, I think a turn's gone. Maybe after a certain amount of time as well. But if I was to die again, I think I'd miss out on my opportunity to get my vengeance on those guys there. So yeah, look at this guy. His freaking head's on fire. That's interesting. Yeah, but these are the towers you unlock. I've got before, but what you can do... Oh, I got a new skill point, I think. Yeah, okay, let's go for this mighty shot. That'll fire an explosive shot. So there you go. See, I'm now level 10.
Dying could have been reunited with my family.
That has long passed, Talion. Our work is not
Yeah, so when you've unlocked these towers, you can fast travel to them, and you can do this. I've already unlocked these, but you'd basically go around, and a little circle will appear when you're near something as it'll close in as you're getting nearer. And then you see, so I've unlocked that right there, and the other stuff. They're all there on the screen. Then they'll be marked on your map. You can go get them. Whatever, so that's how that works right there. But yeah, that's some of the very basics. Obviously there's so much more to this game. I've got way more to experience. I think there's like big sieges and stuff to play through, like big massive battles. It's one of the big things in this game, so I look forward to that. Probably do some live streaming of this game maybe, so if you want to follow me on Twitch or something, link should be in the description, or sometime I stream on YouTube. And I'd love to do a review, but I'm not sure. It depends how long it takes me to get through. But just to briefly go over the bullshit loot crates and microtransactions, unfortunately. Yeah. So you can get these crates to unlock certain stuff like rare items and legendary items. It's like random, right? So it's kind of like it's gambling basically. I don't know why it's allowed. But yeah, you can get this stuff now. You can use the in-game currency you get, which you can get through doing missions, and some enemies drop them. You see I've got 3,829. But it very much seems like you don't need these crates at all. You can just get all of this stuff. I've got some legendary stuff just dropped off captains. So you don't need to get any of these crates, thankfully. And as I said, you can use the currency you earn through the game, which drops quite frequently. So it's not like a tedious grind. You don't need the loot crates whatsoever. So, good. Get rid of them. Still, it's inexcusable. They shouldn't be there. They're there for greed. We see what you can do, and what they want you to do is you can actually use real money. Yeah. The microtransactions. Look at that. £79.99, 80 quid for a bunch of game currency. That's the price of 2 games right there. What's micro about that transaction? That's pathetic. If you actually go ahead and spend that, you are a special kind of moron. You really are. Even if you just buy on $3.99. Here's what you do, people. Don't buy it. As I said, you can play through the game and get this stuff through drops, or if you want to buy these crates, just get the currency through playing through the game. As I said, it's not a tedious grind, so you don't need this stuff. You can get it all through playing the game, thankfully. But yeah, this stuff needs to go. It's a dodgy business practice. You know, don't buy it. I mean, I don't get it, because, right, you buy a game, what for? To play it. So you do, you play games. Why would you pay to play less? When you're buying this stuff, you're paying for the game to sort of play it for you. What the hell? Why would you want to do that? Are society got that lazy? People can't even bother to playing through a game. Has it come to that? And also, I think the amount of impatient people are so impatient, particularly this younger generation. They want things right now. They can't wait, can they? Little kids. And while I do think a lot of adults, you know, buy this stuff because they're idiots and they're just blind how bad this is and how bad this is going to get if you keep buying it. But I think a lot of it's kids as well, because they don't know any better. Because this is the norm to them, innit? They don't know a time when this wasn't a thing. We didn't get microtransactions and season passes and DLC. You bought a game, you got the full game, that was it. Maybe you got an expansion pack somewhere down the line. There wasn't any of this, so this is the norm to them. They don't know any different. Plus, it's not their money. It's mummy and daddy's money. So they don't care. It's not their money. I mean, if you work for your money, you earn your money, it's a bit different, isn't it? And when you've got other things to pay for, bills and that, more important than games, maybe you'll understand. But parents need to say no to kids. And when little Timmy goes, "Mummy, Daddy, can I have some money so I can buy some microtransactions and get a really cool sword or a new skin for my gun?" You only go, "No, little Timmy, you can't. That's a stupid question. You ask me that again, I will disown you, murder you, and bury you in the garden." That's proper parenting for you right there. So, but yeah, thankfully, it's not pay to win. Okay, this shouldn't be in there. No one hates this stuff more than I do. But it's not pay to win. You can thoroughly enjoy this game without any of this crap, and that's how you boycott it. Vote with your wallets. Okay, when you buy this stuff, you're telling companies it's alright for them to fuck you, and it won't become optional. They'll make every game a tedious grind. That's why you don't buy this stuff, okay? And the solution isn't going onto Steam and review bombing it. I'm seeing people giving it negative reviews because it's got this stuff, who probably haven't even played the game. Don't review it just because of that. Buy the game, it's a great game, support Monolith, who are a great developer, it's Warner Bros who've done this. Direct your hate towards them. But don't give it a terrible review just because it's got this crap in it. Okay, I do think reviewers should bring this stuff up and mention it. You know? It's important, and if it does affect the game, if it is a grind, then yeah. You know, it should lose points for that, because it's unacceptable. But don't, you know, don't just go mental on Steam, giving it negative reviews because of this stuff, because you don't need it. Buy the game, support the developers, and just don't buy this crap. And they won't do it. Simple as that. So yeah, it's an awesome game. It's not pay to win. You don't need this crap. So ignore that marketplace. You don't need it. Just enjoy the game. It's very good. Very, very, very good. Excellent game. So yeah, I've rambled on way too much there. This is meant to be a quick look video. No, not so quick, was it? But yeah, Shadow of War, fantastic game. Highly recommend it. As I said, great port on PC as well. So if you've got a game on PC, get it on PC. You get it much cheaper as well. And just buy the regular edition, don't go with the silver or gold garbage, just buy the regular edition, people. So, anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.